scarf tied over top of her head. Scarf had maybe bits of white and this and that in it, but mostly just gray. The woman also wore an old-fashioned dress. Even the dress almost looks like it could have been from like the 50s or something. And it just looked like her style was just hasn't really changed in years. Anyways, though, Randy got out of the car. He wanted to be friendly with the old woman, thinking she's just a neighbor. Maybe is heading back to her house. Something. Something simple. She's heading back to her house, whatever. Here's the thing. But as soon as she got out of the car, Randy noticed that the woman's eyes were a bit angry. Almost furious, in fact. And they were following him intensely. Randy then walked up to the woman, thinking there's something she wanted, perhaps. And he asked her, "Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?" The woman just looked at him intensely angry some more. "Are you going in that house?" she asked him. Randy nodded. "Well, yeah, I'm the new realtor here. I've been hired to fix this house up." The woman looked even angrier now. "You had better not. You had better just turn around and go back from wherever you came from and leave this house right now." Randy paused for a minute, looking a little surprised. But then he kind of laughed a little bit. "Ma'am, I've been hired. I can't exactly just wander away for just, no reason at all." The woman then looked at him and glittered her eyes a little bit. "Well, I'll give you plenty of reason. If you go in that house, you touch that house, you do anything to that house, just like all the realtors that came before you won't last. On the 7th day, you will disappear." Randy looked kind of confused. Just like the old man that was in the neighborhood, he was being told that for some reason the realtors were disappearing after 7 days. He looked at her confused. "Ma'am, I don't quite know what you're talking about exactly. I mean, is there some problem you have with me or this house, madam, at all?" The woman shook her head a little no, like a little old woman would. "No," she said. "But this house and anybody who lives in this house do not deserve to live." Randy looked kind of surprised at that comment. "Excuse me, ma'am? What?" The old woman looked at him and explained. "Years ago, a newlywed couple lived in that house. Those terrible people killed my spiders. Now, of course, when I confronted them about this, about killing my precious, precious babies, all they said was that we're sorry and they didn't know that they were my pets. That didn't matter. They were my precious babies. They did not deserve the fate those newlyweds gave them." So I told that couple, "You just wait. In 7 days, they'll know the same fate of my spiders." Randy was of course a bit surprised again, almost a little bit uncomfortable now by this older woman. And but he didn't really want to be exactly rude to her still, oddly enough, even though she's kind of creepy now. So he just nodded to her politely and said, "Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, if you had any problems with previous owners here, but I really do need to get this job done. I can't exactly give up on this job. That would kind of give me a bad reputation, ma'am." He's like, "But don't worry, but madam, if you have any problems with me, don't hesitate to come to my door and tell me." With that, Randy just walked away from the old woman, kind of looking back at her once just to see if she was still there, and she was, darting her eyes at him, looking. Randy almost felt like in her head she was trying to count down the minutes and the seconds to when he was going to enter that house, as if something was about to be set off. But Randy just pushed it off. It's just some woman that had some bad, just trying to spread rumors. It's a woman that tried to spread, just didn't like some previous neighbors, just trying to start trouble, you know. With that, he just walked into the house to put his luggage down. It was getting a bit late too, so he decided just to put his luggage down, make himself some dinner, and get ready for bed.